morning. Up for the emergency. Ooh. Audio is still reacting to my mouse there. That was interesting. Anyway, happy Friday. I hope you're having a good one. Just thought we'd hang out for a little while before I head off to zero latency. Excited to get some Tulip Time hours in. Tulip Time is a really, really big festival here in West Michigan. Like, people travel from all over the world. I don't know why. Like, they forget that, I guess, Amsterdam exists, or just in general, the Netherlands. But they come to Holland for the emulated experience. That's where I live. Whatever. It just makes the town super busy, so we're hoping that maybe we can snag some newcomers for the arcade today. But thanks for being here, y'all. Dave, Quiz, Libby. Seems like a little slower of a morning, so you know, we just hanging out. What's the word on the street? Anything good happening? I don't think, like, I was kind of thinking today, I feel like we haven't had any, like, teasers for something new in a while, you know? Like, maybe I'm just blanking. But the faction plastics are revealed and are landing. Like, what's coming out next? What are y'all excited for? I'm trying to think of... Yeah, I really can't think of anything. I feel like someone would say something and that will completely, like, refresh my memory. But at the moment, I'm like... I can't really think of much, you know, as far... Other than, like... I guess NIS has an Instagram now. That's big. National Inline Skate Series. Yeah, okay. Maybe I guess maybe it's just not just me. Yeah, just right now, I don't feel like we're sitting on, you know, like, excited, fingers crossed. This is happening soon, you know. But I guess we'll see. I know that there's, like, stuff in the works all the time. I can't talk about any of the stuff I've been told. So there is exciting things on the horizon, but nothing, like, public, you know? No one's teasing anything, and a lot of things should be happening, you know? Like, of course, so many kids should be getting their their first pro skate soon. They should, you know, just hopefully. Other than that, you know, like, Zach Savage, something should be happening with him soon, man. Like, I sit and constantly wonder what's going on with Zach Savage, or, like, is it his fault? Is it hard to make a deal with Zach Savage? Is that why? I doubt it. He's just such a great skater. Everyone keep his secrets, for sure. I'm just like, I want more from Zach. I want a pro skate. I want edits. I want him to, like, be pushed to all these events. I just don't know what's going on with him, you know? Maybe he's got stuff going on in his life. It's just not his priority at the moment, which I could understand. But we've talked about it for a long time. Where's the Zach Savage pro skate, man? Where is it? And then, of course, Danilo pro skate. Give me one of those. So, yeah, NIS has officially put out, or made public an Instagram page. Here it be. So, I need to download Instagram controls again for Firefox, but I think they posted on their story. Oops, my bad. Crap. NIS. They posted on their story, like, all the stops. Yeah, here we go. We can just pause this. So this will give us a little more context. So National Inline Skate Series is back. This is huge and definitely needs to be talked about more. And this really boils down to being a path to the Olympics, essentially, because World Skate Games is like a branch, a denomination, if you will, of the Olympics, right? What's up, Daniel? Thanks for being here. I feel like something has been in the works with him for a long time, but they're keeping it on the back burner. Something like that, man. Like, it's either got to be a huge project or absolutely nothing's happening, you know? I wonder. Capcom, what's up? What's up, Josh? Thanks for being here. Adam, working and lurking. Josh, Capcom, I don't think I'll be able to make it to that. May is way too busy for me, and then adversely, the whole summer is gonna be so busy for me. It's good. It's just all this stuff happens on the weekend, and all my main hours are on the weekend. Who we send in for Vert? Damn, great question. No idea. We gotta get Eric Michael and some like 12-footers. Working and lurking with some twerking. Appreciate that. Making money on the side with the twerk game. I know you could, Josh. You handsome bastard. So yeah, we got Crowder Power 4. That just happened. Capcom, May 31st in Atlanta. Windy City Riot in Chicago. Street competition. Amazing. Love that. I'm going to be there for that. July 19. Vert BBQ. Detroit, USA. August 16th. Well, I guess I have to go to that. I didn't even realize. That's going to be a modern, isn't it? I knew that Chris Edwards had been talking to Doug. Eric Mike. Ha! Jinx, yeah. Eric Michael, Chris Edwards is probably hoping himself. Like, let's be real. I have no idea, dude. I honestly have never even asked him. I bet you he could be within a few months, but I doubt it's been a while since he's been on those. What? What are you talking about? He's your cousin? Oh, because Michelson? Wouldn't that make him like your dad? Maybe uncle? Because you're Michael's son? Are you doing a play because your name? Are you actually related to Eric Michael? I can't know with the chat, dude. The sarcasm. You have to do like /s for sarcasm. Keep an eye out for my newly revamped. I thought you were gonna say edit. That'll be a lot more popular. Sorry to say. I wonder if Chris is still working on the road to the Mick twist. Oh boy. He'll be on the mic while he skates half pipe. Okay guys, last time I won I did this trick, and he tries to do it. I would imagine he's joking. My Chrome chat where I can highlight the messages does not update as fast as just a good old Firefox normal chat. This side of the family dropped the son because they're weak. Michael-san, he had to move on, dude. It was holding him back. Eric Michael-san, Eric Michael-san. Sean. We gotta skate together soon, my man. Now the weather's nice. I gotta come out to you. Vert Barbecue in Las Vegas. What is MCC? Oh, MetroCard Classic. There you go. September 6 and 7, Vert Barbecue. September 27. Frankie Morales, Miami, USA. October 25th. Carriers Open in Texas. November 7 through 9th. That'll be the championships where they decide officially who goes. I forget the exact numbers. I'm excited to see that they're actually, like, posting stuff now. Hopefully we'll get some just good old, like, text posts that explain how people get on the team, how many people go on the team, like, what it means to go out there, because there's no way that NIS is paying for the team to go out there. But maybe they are, man. Maybe I'm really... maybe I'm being too cynical, but I highly doubt that they're paying to send people out. But who knows, man? That'd be really cool. They're weak, son. I would be very, very hard pressed to call Eric Michael weak. That man's tall and strong. I guess Sean's tall and strong. Who are we kidding? Wrestling match. Eric Michael. Eric Michelson, whoever loses, or Eric Michelson and Shawn Michaelson, whoever loses has to change their name. Drop or add the song. Yasutoko would take everyone out on Vert, though. Let's be honest. Yeah. Hard pressed to find anybody that. And then beyond that, his underling. Man, how am I blanking? I'll look it up. Power of the internet. Let me find it real quick. Crap. How am I missing it? What's his name? Who is his protege? I also loved watching Takeshi skate park through and wish he'd go to Winter Clash. Me too, Daniel. Dude, that would be an honor. Oh. I feel like Eito's pretty good too. I'm not familiar with Ayumi, but... Why am I thinking it's like Graham is involved in the kid's name? The kid's been in Winter Clash a few times. I'm pretty sure he's placed. Is this the kid? No. This is Ayumi, though. Yeah, see, we'd be hard-pressed to find skaters that are still skating like this in the US. So let's be real, even at this level. Yas. Atoko. Yeah, I doubt it. 99% think that wouldn't happen. Oh wait, my bad. We're not on the monitor. Haruki, thank you. Haruki Graham. Thank you so much. Yeah, they really got to start churning out some vert skaters for the US if we're going to be fighting Haruki. Haruki Graham, man. This kid is, oh my, look at his pinned thumbnail. Yay. There he goes. Come on. Dude, this kid's gonna take out all of our skaters, and he's gonna be like 14 at the time, probably 15 maybe. Dang, dude, look at this. Yeah, shout out your favorite American vert skaters. Yeah, dude, this kid is emulating Takeshi at a molecular level, and I'm here for it. Dude, this, like, but exactly my point, though. Awesome Paz in the comments. Who's competing with this kid at the World Skate Games from America? Let's look at his most recent upload, April 12. Fakey grab 3. Okay, a little tappy to top, so 270 topso stall. Woo! 450 back UFO. Beautiful 0 Liu Kang. Fakey 180 on the huge. Another Fakey 3. Oh, beautiful backflip. Disaster transfer. That's right, I was going to download Instagram controls. Firefox, Instagram, controls, plugin. Help me out here. I got to switch over all my stuff to a different browser. Next, this is the second most frequent or recent upload from Haruki. Doing a lot of park skating, so expanding out of vert. He's already, oh, come on. This kid's so good. We don't stand a chance, dude. America's lacking, bro. Oh, bro, it was perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Glorious. Glorious. I don't know. I can't think of American vert skaters right now. Like, I could think of skaters that I think could do it, but I don't know for sure would even themselves call themselves vert skaters. I don't think Eric Michael would. I know he has skated vert, but I don't. It's probably been a while because he just doesn't have access to a ramp. He'd be really, really good if he did. He just doesn't. And he skated Tim's. Don't get me wrong, and that's vert-ish, but that's not a 12 foot, you know, a 6 to 8 foot is not a 12 foot, a 10 foot even. Like the ramp at Modern, that's vert, and that's what I'm guessing they're going to be skating in Detroit. Because I'm quite certain that Chris Edwards has been working with George, the owner of Modern, for a while to get that to happen. Okay, Inline Gelato skates the Vegas vert ramp, but not sure if he's American. Yeah, I really don't know, man. Yeah. It's gonna be so interesting. I guess we'll see. We gotta start working on it, man. Gotta start churning out the vert bladers. Anyway. So what's new in the world? I wanted to stream for probably like another half an hour so I could get a good solid lunch in and do my yoga, stuff like that, and you dig? How we doing? What's up? What's new with you? Wait, what about that skier guy with the mega ramp in the desert? I don't know. Neil Martin? He won gold at the X Games? No idea. I recognize the name, but I'm not familiar with the skater. Still got a lot of learning to do, y'all. And even a lot of the stuff that I learned, we do it on stream, and we do it so quickly, jumping from topic to topic, that half the time I have to re-solidify it by relearning it 3 or 4 times. That's just it's just the nature of the game. Streamer brain is real, y'all. It very much so is. Nick Gooper is the guy I'm thinking about. Let me look up him. Nick Gooper. 155,000 followers on Instagram. I mean, yeah, if he's still on the blades, it's just, is Nis even on this guy's radar? Just don't get me wrong, that's cool, and he might be interested, but it's got to be nowhere near the level of what skiing can provide him. Ah, what is this? What? Alright, my man's downhill unicycling. Crazy. I would absolutely watch, cross-country unicycling. I don't see... Oh, hey, blading. Here we go. I was going to say I don't see any blading whatsoever. Woo! Okay, well, he's clearly still fine with it. Probably. Ah, Sean. Yeah, Egon could probably get some decent vert. Kona's rebuilding their half pipe. Alright. Thanks for being here, John. What's up, Judas? The one up top says 40 acres. 40 acres. Let's get Malachi training for vert right now. Yeah, exactly. No, there's no real vert at anywhere near Eric Michael, unfortunately. Unless Clark's gonna build him a vert ramp. Okay, so Nick Gooper could be a contestant potentially for US skate games, but like, yeah, if Vert's really gonna be in it, is Vert in it? Vert wasn't in it before, right? Or was it? I don't remember Vert being in the World Skate Games. I only remember the street stuff. Let's see. Malachi's not skating anymore. Oh, I highlighted this and didn't even talk about it. What happened? Who? This guy? Nick Gooper? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's 100% what it is. The hat. The vibe. So, okay, so there was vert for skateboarding, so there had to be vert for blading, right? Oh, this is sick. I haven't watched this. I need to pay more attention to the World Skate Games this year. I couldn't find a way to watch it last year. Do you guys remember that? We were like looking around and we couldn't find a public-facing link anywhere. It was ridiculous. I know I was just missing it, but it was hard to find. I don't think Shredpool skates vert. Not that he couldn't, but I'll be honest, I don't think he'd want to. Just knowing Shredpool, I don't think he would like it. This is sick. Who wants to do this with me? How can we set this up? We gotta like rent out an abandoned like airfield or something, just like an old runway. We used to have one right near the skate park that I skate all the time, but it was owned by rich old white dudes, and they were really, really stinky about it. Anyway, it'd be so sick to just have something like this. Heck, let's go to Kokomo in Indiana. Kokomo Skate Park, the huge pump track they have there, and we can do it on the qualifiers on the short course. Semifinals on the hard course, and finals is the whole track, 2 laps. Oh, watch your hands, watch your hands. Oh, absolutely. Fabiola would absolutely still dominate vert. She's still dialed in. No access to train. Yeah, we just don't got vert ramps out here, man. It's not sustainable because the size of our country and just the fact that we do not have... We got car brain, you know? We built this whole country around our want to manufacture all the cars, which vitalized a huge part of our economy. That's like what we did. But it unfortunately made it things like rollerblading not as popular as other sports because you can't use rollerblades to really get around safely in almost any city unless it's a huge city. And even then, it's just, yeah, we're not great like some European cities, but it's because their country's so much smaller. Our country is massive, so we need cars and trucks and highways to be able to really make it work, especially back in the day. It's just a caveat of how we did, made everything. It sucks. I wish we could have more walkable cities. I think it's becoming more mindful as more cities grow, that they want to be able to have foot traffic. And it's just, yeah, and specifically in my town, like, I can't take my blades in a lot of populated areas. They're just not allowed. Same with bikes and skateboards and scooters and all that. And so, yeah, we just, like, it just makes it so it's hard to find extreme sports stuff because there's not access to blades. Skateboard shops even have a hard time staying open. We have one in this town, and we have 3 skate parks. Yeah, it's a bummer. But indoor parks can't survive with the current model. It's because they have to fight for property sizes that are just so big that the rent is so much, and the heating and the AC, and yeah, I wish we could find a way to make it work in the US. It'd be nice. We'll see. Anyway. Yeah, World Skate Games, man, look at the scootering. Scootering has come so far. Woo! Look at that disaster. Come on. That's bonkers, dude. Yeah, I know we all have our experience with the $20 scooter skaters that are even the $100 pro scooter skaters that are just really annoying kids. But there was that for skateboarding. There was that for every sport where it was popular and some kids just wanted to have a place to be, so they chose the skate park and they happened to have something to do. But you can't hate on this stuff, dude. The pro scoots, bruh. It's pretty wild. Met a pro scooterer at Rampant Camp, Vincent Kurdna. He is so good, it's insane. Here we go. Oh, so this was the World Skate Games. My bad, I didn't even recognize that. That's so funny. Legit would love to do that. Maybe we can plan a religion event at Kokomo Skate Park in Indiana. Maybe if we push it out to, like, Late August. How much stuff is happening late August? Maybe we could do a religion event out there. People come out. We'll get like a tent. Maybe I have to contact the city and let them know. Which would be like, hey, we could do like a vendor event. Anybody wants to come out and set up their stuff, come and sell some things. Might not even have to let them know. We just do it. So I'll go out there. Maybe I could convince my brother to come out and grill. I'll buy us a whole bunch of like chicken and like ribs and stuff. My brother, I'm sure if I paid for it and drove us, I bet you he'd be willing. We just gotta plan it. That'd be super fun though, wouldn't it? Like, oh, that'd be awesome. To reference what I'm talking about here, let me pull up my live stream at Kokomo Skate Park. Let's see if I look it up, if it'll just come up. Well, I guess it's my channel, it probably won't. I don't think YouTube suggests your own stuff to you as it rather than suggesting other people's stuff to you. Kokomo. Oh, that's not how you spell that. No fall session. I don't know if that is true or not. Okay, so like the title says, we got one rail. We could definitely do a little rail skating. That's a nice rail. I was not at a point that I wanted to start skating after my ankle breakage, skating rails, but I want to go back just for that rail, to be honest. Ha! No, I do not, and no, it will not be. You know who could? Is Luke Naylor. Luke Naylor could do it. Dang, you know what? Justin Varnador. Justin Varnador could do it. How did I sleep on my own friend? Barbecue Samurai. He skates vert. Don't get me wrong. I would love for him to train with someone that's professional. But this dude can do it. And he's got access to the ramp. I wonder if he knows. Because he's kind of gotten into MMA recently, and I think his skating's kind of been put to the side. But he can do it, dude. I've seen him. He at Rampant Camp, he primarily was skating the only vert ramp that's at the end of the launch ramp. And the clamshell, too. He could do it. Blade Warriors. Oh, I forgot about that. Didn't Ben watch this? I think he's the one who, like most things, exposed me to this. Blade Warriors, bro. I forgot about this until you said that. Can I be nostalgic for something that happened, like, what, 2 years ago? For me, discovering this 2 years ago on stream, right? Blade Warriors. Oh my god. Dude, we could do this at Schmitty's. Man, I wish my job made it easier to do this stuff. I might just need to tell them, like, I need every Thursday off. And then when I work till 9 on Wednesday, whenever I'm done, I go home, I pack up my stuff, drink an energy drink, and I blast off to drive wherever our event's gonna be on Thursday. And we do like, Thursday stuff. But, like, Thursday's the only days I can really make work without affecting my job for real. Look at this, though. This would be so sick. Yeah, exactly. No, dude, Daniel, you're not wrong. Like, they're literally, like, Mariah and I will laugh. We'll be driving on the road, and then we'll just see, like, a tiny little curb pop up. That's, like, a foot wide, and it'll be, like, a little divot where there's lines. It'll be, like, a bike lane. Interesting. Cool. Okay, well, that's sweet. And then all of a sudden, it, like, turns left. It darts left, and then the lines go across the road. Like, a 3-lane road. A right lane, a turn lane, a left lane. You know, and and we're like, okay, the city really did just say, go ahead, die. You know? being in Eindhoven, dude, it makes me hate the way we travel. I know it's a controversial topic, but it really pulled me out of car brain, man. And like, I've been walking to work and I love it. I really wish we had a good public transit system. And America could do it. I don't want to hear that we couldn't do it. It's our politicians holding us back. It's all of them. I'm not getting into one side or the other. It's all of them. They make money off of us not having what could have been done a long time ago. We went all in on one industry, and that was the car industry. That's great. Like, don't get me wrong, self-driving stuff is going to help. But that stuff still, it's a while and it's too expensive still. I'm jealous. You dig? I'm jealous that I could get from Winter Clash to Germany within like 3 hours. Like I could be editing my footage on the train, plug in. Yeah, I'm jealous. If they had better weather, I'd already live out there. I'll be real with y'all. I'm just not a fan of lots of things. Anyway, moving on. Modern has a half pipe. Yeah, dude, they could go. Luke Naylor. Like, I don't know what Brian Weiss is thinking about Vert. I don't know what his, like, I know he could in my heart. I know he could do it. I just don't know if he'd want to. U.S. Curb Games 2025. Coco sexual. Anyway, there's a little stint down memory lane if you remember Blade Warriors at all. But look at this park. We could absolutely do something like Blade Warriors here. Set up, someone bring like a basketball hoop. We set it up like here, and like the players have to like, I don't want us to be hitting each other, because let's be real, we're all over 25. We're all going to be probably the average age is going to be closer to 40 than it is going to be 20, so we don't need to be hitting each other. Let's just be real, we're adults. But we could make it be like a blast the park, and whoever like does it first wins, but whoever gets the most points can be like the wild card or whatever. Yeah, that rail is tempting, dude. I want to skate that rail. Wee. Oh, it's so fun. I gotta go to here again, dude. When's my next day off? It's about 3 hours for me. I think if I dropped off Mariah and just went right there, I'd spend the day out there again. Stop talking to the camera. What are you doing, boy? I want to see more of the park. Okay, so there's like the Black Diamond, which we could do the semifinals on. I think qualifiers we do small, just to keep it shorter. But like, yeah, no, and then for finals it's the whole course, and then we'll do the 3 judges thing, but we'll make it so like style is included. So if you want to, doing some grinds or throwing in like a 180 or like doing something big, will make it so you can get extra points, you know. I'll have to find a good way to do it, but man, that'd be fun. Anyway, the chat exploded. Let me keep up. That'd be sick, huh? Blade Warriors. I can't believe this was even a thing. Scorpion movie just did. Who would be our final boss? No exceptions, yeah. Wear vests and shoulder pads, absolutely. Hey, what's up, Jordan? Appreciate you. Would they have let you? Dude, that would have been crazy. Yeah, that would have been great, dude. Get some Aeons. Flat, like you'd have to get like 85s if they make them in 60 mil. Hey, they recently fixed a bike track at the park in Prospect Park. Brooklyn cyclists have been shredding it. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Jojo, yeah, Jojo Velasquez. Great guy. Yeah, Jojo He could skate vert too. He's doing ice stuff. But he's still skating ramps. Like Jimmy Hake's making those ice ramps. JoJo's skating those. But this is crazy. Anyway, it's not out of the realm of possibility for this stuff to be done. Because look at other people doing it. All we have to do is do it. It's whack. So I say that, but we need the funding. Obviously, I'm scraping over something big there, but where was the one that I saw that was like the whole course? Is it this one? Yeah. So, dude, bladers on something like this, man. I feel like a lot of people smack right into that jump there and they can't, like, they have to fall down. Yeah, that's a huge jump, holy crap. See, Eric, Michael, Cam Card on something like this, they'd kill it. Hybrid van, that'd be sick. That's true. We could always do some live streams to raise money, put up prizes for, into the pool and everything. Put it towards specific events. Now that I have official Spook merch too, I could just like order it and send it right to you as well, so you guys could like pick what you want and I could send it to you. I've thought about that. We'll probably do another 8-hour live stream soon. I would love to do it at ZL. I just would have to make sure it's cool with the bosses. I kind of get a vibe that they would want me to pay to rent the venue, even though it would really cost us next to nothing to do it, obviously, because I would be using the electricity and the Wi-Fi, which is already running because we have to keep the servers on and updating. Anyway, let's see, and then something like this we could do at Schmitty's. We could absolutely 110% do this at Schmitty's, and I hope we can. The problem is, it's just the crowd that it brings in is not what Tim wants, and I understand 110%, dude, because people that get they don't respect his property, you know? It's one thing to, like, slam some beer, but some people don't understand when they can't handle themselves, you know? And some people just get too messed up and they completely disrespect the ramp, they disrespect his dog, they disrespect his house. I'm sorry, they disrespect his wolf dog. I think he's a 80% or 75% wolf or something like that, and that is an intelligent creature. Yeah, dude, poor thing will hurt himself because he'll just eat stuff he shouldn't, you know, that like a normal animal, but he does it specifically. Anyway, I'm getting heated for my man. I loved him very much, and he has done a lot for the skating community in the Midwest, and that ramp itself, letting people go out there and have competitions there the multiple years that he did is... Was that just nudity on YouTube? Did I just see that? Did that just happen? Nobody rewind. Stream's done. Shouldn't even said that. We're moving on. Look at this. I'm thinking that couldn't have been because well, we'll see. We'll find out if this stream gets taken down. There's no way. I'm not rewinding to find out. Joe Atkinson would dominate. I think Japan would take it. Brazil would do really good too. I gotta take that back. Brazil and Japan would be at the top. I just don't think US really has the contenders right now. But I would love to be surprised by that. Yeah, dude, absolutely. A ridiculous looking rail across a water pit at Ramping Camp. Yeah, man. I would love to do that. We would just have to. It would be invite only. Definitely a content online kind of thing. Better be. I would imagine it was. 100,000 followers for Savison. Congrats, man. The gimmick's working. Oh, Miguel Camina. Join him at Woodward West from July 27 to August 1st for the ultimate summer camp experience. Might have to look into that. Camino's project, if you're interested, on Instagram. I'll share this real quick. This is pretty cool. Very nice. Anyway, I have more people making swirly skates like the Brain Dead. It's pretty cool. Roadshow brand. I don't know who Roadshow is. I'm pretty sure I'm already following them. Wow, so cute. Oh yeah, this is a video just kind of talking about why indoor skate parks are not only so rare, but also why they're usually dingy and stuff. It's because the rent price and stuff. You gotta work with what you can, you know. I thought this was cool. There you go. Yeah, Miguel could skate vert. All right. Yeah, that's a good point. We could get Miguel out there. Okay, good. I got caught off. But you understand what I thought I saw, right? I was like, what just happened? I knew it wasn't real, but I had to move on. We understood what was happening. Rollerblading at a convention. I thought this was pretty cool. Blading is definitely picking up on the east side of the planet and then in South America as well. We gotta, it's America that's gotta catch up, man. We ain't got no safe ways to do it. The reason they do it is because they use it for travel. Like, I'm gonna put on the blades quick and just hop on over to work. That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just blading right over. Going, because I mean, where I work now is, I could just hop on the sidewalk because I'm like, I can literally basically see the roof of my building of zero latency from my house, which is awesome. So there's just a creek that separates my backyard. I'm honestly thinking about building a little makeshift bridge. I'm sure the city will have something to say about it, but I don't care. I would just put like a sturdy 1 foot wide plank of wood, almost like a catwalk. Honestly, I'd probably see cats using it. But we used to have a tree there that I always thought, man, I just gotta nail some pieces of wood because it had fallen across the creek. And it's like a bridge of Terabithia, you know. Like I had to walk across that, and I'm off to little woodland. And I say little because, like I said, I could see see through the tiny bit of woods. It's maybe like a 1/4 acre, and then I can see the building. Hey, Daniel, you're absolutely right, man. You're not wrong. Yeah, we have a very macho culture. The patriotism, in my opinion, kind of went awry as far as, like, we should absolutely be proud of ourselves, but not for no reason. We shouldn't be proud of ourselves just because, yeah! Woo, big truck! Come on. Come on. We should be proud for so many more things. But specifically where I live, it's real bad. We got so many people with lifted trucks, and they think they're so cool or so important. They endanger everybody driving the way that they drive. And we just keep making the roads bigger for them. We keep making the trucks bigger for them. But it's unfortunate because they're the ones that got the money, you know? So I'll be real. You drive like that. I'm not saying everybody with the lifted truck is like that, because I know some people with lifted trucks, they just like trucks, you know? And that's cool. And they don't drive like jerks. But the people like that are the ones that keep buying bigger and bigger trucks. Those people, they also, you know, will put they'll swallow their morals because they're a poor man's quality. You dig? You dig? That's why they got them expensive trucks. Not everybody's like that. Not everybody. But I know a lot, unfortunately. In my part of the state in Michigan, we got some problems. We just do. That's just real. We got some bad ideologies out here. Yeah, I don't like where I'm at in Michigan. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nice people, a lot of good people to offset that, but there's still some of that. Ah, yeah, you understand, Daniel. Use a tree and just mount some planks on it. I love that. No, there's no way, dude. Not the America I know and love. We are so secure. Yeah, dude. Cared more about the image than... Well, yeah, I actually saw on the BMAG channel that when they posted the new bigger budget video, Savor the Flavor, that somebody was like, what happened to rollerblading? This is stuff that I did when I was 15. Replying to every comment saying, nah, dog, I'm a hurricane topsoil this handrail, gap the kinks. Catch me when you grow up, son. And I was like, where's your... Okay, you do that and there's no footage of you doing that at what, you're 40 now and you're doing that? Shut up. You're so cool. Oh, man, I'm so proud of you. It's just like, people like that on the internet we've had the internet long enough to know exactly what you're doing behind... It's so funny to me. I see that stuff. I'm just like, the insecurity is leaking through your fingertips, bruh. Bruv. Revs engine. Truck nuts. Dude, if Truck Nuts doesn't like... Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin with what it means to take that seriously and make that a part of your personality. Yeah, what you scared of my big swinging nuts? That's why you don't like my truck. You don't dislike me because I'm an asshole. You dislike me because of my big nuts. Dude, there's so many people like that. Those people just need a good little... They need a hug. You know, let's be real. They're human Dodge Rams and they need a little tender love and care. Dude, for real, that too. Well, okay. Before I go, not to get all preachy. If you're on the internet and you feel like you're going crazy because there's just comments reaffirming these crazy ideas that make no sense, there's a great theory out there that there's a potentially 50 to 60% of the internet at this point is fake comments, either trolling, bots, whatever, but people are being paid to do that. That is a real thing. People have been sent to jail for this shit, dude, like, for paying people to do stuff like that, comment things that aren't real, and like coerce people to do things, spread misinformation. It's real bad. Anyway, I'm gonna start buying bots to start commenting everywhere. Rollerblading is cool again. Rollerblading is cool again. Everybody, that's what we need to do. Buy bots to comment on every skateboarding post. Bro, rollerblading is actually super cool again. Oh my god, rollerblade liner nuts, dude. They're hanging off your liner tag. COD is in a weird state right now. Who am I kidding? It's been in a weird state for a long time. I really don't get it. I don't understand, like, unless it's the joke, you know, like, and you have on the back of your lifted, like, cause personally for me, if I happen to come across that, like, someone just like, here, take some truck nuts for your van, you know, that's the only, because I got a V8 van, but I bought that because it was $2,300. It lasted me a long time, as I haven't spent much on maintenance. Anyway, and I get the feeling. I love a V8, you know, I love sports cars, whatever. But if I found one of those, I would put that on my van, and then I would put a bunch of, like, sparkly stickers, like, my insecurity has nothing to do with this, these van nuts. You know, and then, like, really dive into the handlebar mustache. But I wouldn't be able to do it for long. It would be, like, it'd be a joke for a little while, and then I get sick of it. I'm just... What compels you, you know? I've just met so many people that... It's like, what? You don't think that's funny? Are you offended by me? Are you offended by my truck nuts? It's like, no, I'm so confused. The antennas. Yeah, dude, the huge antennas, like they're CB truckers, but they're just driving a single door cab 1995 2500. They say over their fifth $2 American draft pint. I mean, they I don't think so. They're not making a lot of car stuff now. Hear me out. Oh boy. What's gonna happen? There we go. Oops, I didn't realize the chat was on top of my border overlay. That's trashy. Yeah. Chuck nuts in Oh man. See, that's what I'm talking about though. Like, you'd be doing some good work if you just kept a box of those in your car, in your trunk. I mean, it'd look weird. Sure, you're gonna be selling F4W shirts or whatever, pulling your skates out of your trunk and you got a box back there. But you see someone with truck nuts, you just stick it on the back of their trunk right above the nuts. America. What? It's not just the balls as big, it's the If you're gonna commit to the whole image, man, not just the truck, man. Eric, here we are playing around our rollerblades. I'm putting blade nuts on, bro. Truck nuts. You don't want some, man? You want blade nuts? There's gotta be a little keychain truck nuts, dude. There absolutely does. That is so, like, that's amazing they don't see the irony in it. Let's just hang our skates in the back of our car so people know that's actually kind of a vibe. It's just, you'd probably dent and scratch the crap out of your car, but honestly, I bet you'd get pulled over. Like, you got skates hanging out the back of your car. Yeah, that's intentional. It shouldn't be. Put them back in your car. Googly eyes. Furry skates. Dude, people skate furry quad skates at the roller rink. Blows my mind. I'm nuts for anti-rockers. Just hang 2 anti-rockers from your car. There you go. Just hang them from a lace. 2 anti-rockers from the back of your cuff. All right, y'all, I need to get going. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the laugh. I will see y'all later. If you're interested, we will be streaming at Zero Latency later. It will either be Brad or I. Usually, sometimes it's both, but I'm gonna see if I can get another racing sim stream in because I love them. If you're interested in that at all, check out Zero Latency Holland. I'm actually gonna drop it in the link for you because we need the support. Please, if you could interact with any of our socials, it would mean the world to us. We're a branching out virtual reality arcade here in West Michigan, and it would mean the world to us if you could just give us a like, give us a share, give us some comments, just like help us stroke the algorithm a little bit. It would mean the world. Anyway, but we do live streams there. I just did a racing sim live stream. I'm probably going to do another one today, but you can see the whole racing sim itself. This thing spins me full 360 degrees. I've got wireless comms, so we got a webcam and a cam of the footage itself. We got 3 monitors on this bad boy, so you get to, like, it's really cool. Anyway, sorry to always be plugging my stuff, but I know you guys appreciate live streams and just a place to hang out. So if you got a chance, please subscribe, ring the bell to Zero Latency, and you might be able to catch some live streams with myself out there. Your boy Spook Wackadoo trying to move some streaming over there. So yeah, if you're looking for live, I know we like just hanging out here. Live streams are fun, you know. I think I miss Ben's live stream because I just miss having a chat. So I do like being able to provide that for you. So if you guys are looking for some more camaraderie, we'll be doing Zero Latency live streams every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I might see if I could try working in, maybe I'll do like Left versus Right at Zero Latency. I didn't think about that. That honestly might be a good way to... You just can't, like... do what Instagram does, where you can go live from 2 channels at once, you know? That would be awesome. I think they're working on that, but anyway. Appreciate all you. Yeah, it happens. I need to get back to doing longer streams. I just don't like waking up and immediately streaming. I like waking up slow. Don't forget to wash your truck duds. Road rage, where you're sitting in rush hour traffic. Jordan, you laugh or you joke, but there is a heavy traffic version of the highway cut up. It's hilarious because it feels like that at times. I was getting mad. I was like, no, I want less traffic. If you must. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you in the next stream. Stay tuned for a post about left versus right going live soon. We will be doing one next week. And thank you very much. Again, if you're looking for another live stream, head over to Zero Latency's YouTube and ring the bell. We'll be doing some live streams over there today. So thank you, everybody. I will catch you later. Adios. Later, bladers.